Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play The Banner Saga. As always, I am your host, J Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we welcomed a heir to the Varl kingship, Vognir, as well as his protector, I would gather, Hakan, and our character here, Ubin, has realized that there is a bit of a different situation than he expected here in the human city of Strand. Now, we are apparently going to make our way over to get some sleep, as for the end of last episode, but I notice now that there is a icon showcasing in a building not far from where we are. Interested in seeing where that's going to be. Wariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakan or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Alright. So, the game is basically giving us options here. First, we can go to the Great Hall and get some sleep, if we wanted to. We can drink with Hakan here. Or we can introduce ourselves to the human prince, who is apparently heir to the human kingship. Of those options, I don't think I like that Ubin likes Hakan so much, and we already know each other. So, I think we'll be okay if we don't talk to each other. But I'm interested in knowing more about this human prince here, especially considering we didn't really get such great vibes from him when he first dismounted. So, I think it's important that we communicate with him and try and get a better understanding of what he's about. So, we're going to go ahead and talk to the human prince here. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman does not react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Interesting. Couple different options here. I finally have a reason for why I'm holding a quill. Apparently I have a habit of recording history. We could talk about his visit. Hope to learn more from you. Just introduce myself. He wouldn't care about me introducing myself. He seems like an individual who cares more about talking about himself. And learning more from him seems rather beneath the prince from his attitude. If we just said that, then he would probably just dismiss us. So, perhaps we'll try and tell him about our habit of recording history. Maybe he'll talk to us. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. A Varl historian? Don't you already know? Your king and mine have both been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Luden takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality mostly. Vognir came to our capital in Abrang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. and it's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Okay. Oh, good. We can still talk to other people, too. So, the prince doesn't care for the journey that he's currently on, which is wonderful. God knows you love guarding somebody who doesn't want to be around you, or around anybody for that matter. That's going to be fun. And it's a long way back to Grofheim, I'm assuming. So, another wonderful time ahead of us, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and speak to Hakon here and see what he has to say. Skrivna! You find Hakon in a mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Okay, so we got to know a little bit more about Hakon. He is like Vognir's bodyguard, as we have our own, and he's known for his deeds in the Great War against the Dredge. And remember, the Dredge are lifelong, eternal enemies of the Varl. So, to be known for being a hero fighting them is definitely something to hold your hat to. But maybe it's not enough for Hakon. Maybe he wants more. Let's go ahead and go to the Great Hall. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. Plus 20 renown. Cool. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mogir steps forward, Vognir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Considering there's no other option here, we're ready. You follow Mogir and join the others. Usually, the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. All right. Well, this is our caravan, I guess. I'm a little confused as to what happens here now. Do I just stop or something? One day. I guess day 2. Do we stop here or something? Stop? 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 No stop. Okay. There's no stopping. We just keep going. Oh. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogir, cracking open mead casks. From our gracious friend, the Governor Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. You know what? It's the first time in a while that we've seen Vognir. Let's go ahead and toast to him. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between Man and Varl. The others join in. Luden's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Vognir. Let's go ahead and chat with him. Thanks for the speech, slurs Vognir. Interesting. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogir. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Luden? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arrang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakan. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Ha 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 ha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your mead instead of replying. Vognir slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this... Pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be. Warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Vognir. Vognir stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. So, Vognir, it seems everyone's in a bit of a depression. Even with all these alliance talks going around, everyone does not like them. Vognir is hesitant regarding his role in leadership. He's a great warrior, but he also knows that he's next in line to the Varl kingship, and because of that, he's got a bunch of sycophants in it as part of his caravan. He doesn't know who's truly loyal and who's just there for a promotion or coin. That's understandable. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogir is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Luden stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Ah, it's Luden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Do we get to see the map? I'd love to see the map. Can I see the map? Show me the map. Yes! World map. Click and drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, click the X at the bottom of the screen. Cool. So here we are. We've just left Strand. Looks like we can go to Karlsfjord. So if I click on Strand, as close as anything comes to a bastion of racial tolerance, both men and Varl compete to scratch out a living in this, the biggest trade city along the west coast. Many people still believe the god Denglir still watches over it, granting good fortune. So, where is... So this is Abrang, okay. That's the human capital. And there's Grofheim. That's where we're heading. Interesting. So, what does the game have to say? There's so many different places we can go to, theoretically. Look at that. What's Abrang? From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Abrang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, which sprawls outward from the cliffs, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, and more dangerous. Alright, good, I'm not going there. What about, Grofheim? The last home of the Varl, and seat of their power, founded by Arnfinir, the second Varl king. Though the Varl have moved around a lot, most consider Grofheim their capital. The deeds of Varl are honored here, and all warriors of worth are buried at the foot of the two spears, where they are said to become part of the Varl's March itself. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I guess this is a country? Hron. The long snowfields, tall mountains, and sparse woods of Hron used to be the gathering place of Dredge during the Second Great War. As Varl pushed themselves ever northward, they took the land and settled it themselves, preferring the cold expanses over the warm and busier lands of men to the south. Now the territory is almost entirely Varl. So I guess the other country is this. What's this? Rundwall. In the First Great War, men in Varl fought viciously for Rundwall's abundant farmlands and coasts overflowing with fish. Only with the help of the Menders would Rundwall eventually become the home of Abrang, the capital of men, at Manahar, where the Menders could gather in council. Who are the Menders? I didn't read about that. Menders? Oh, there's another country here. What's this? Stromlund. Rundwall was once a vast nation. The Civil War divided mankind, and a leader named Strom set out for the east, intent on creating a new kingdom there. The dream died with Strom, and the lands would become unified again, but the name stuck. Alright. I still don't know who the Menders are. Menders. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's another country down here. Dalalund. A land of valleys, where the horseborn withdrew during the Great Wars and now roam in nomadic packs. The warmer lands to the south are as sprawling and empty as they are unexplored. Long ships that have sailed along its coasts have found little reason to return. Interesting. So paradise, in a way. I don't know where the Menders are, so I give up. Looks like we were near Vedderfell. Named Bad Weather, the gales that blow in from the bay and around the mountain peaks keep Vedderfell in a generally unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was the kind of person who had lived there, men cast out from Strand for one reason or another, with nowhere else to go. Okay. It's nice. I like the map. It looks like a good map. Oh, there's another country up here. I like countries. Oh, there's another country over here. Aw, so many countries. That's a new word. Valkajul. Valkajokul. At the Great War's end, it was the Valka, the first Menders, who would push the Dredge so far into the north that they were no longer a threat. Some believe the Valka committed genocide of an unfathomable magnitude. Others believe they were forced to return underground, for not even Dredge can survive these bleak, lifeless ice plains. In any case, if the Dredge could be said to inhabit any lands, it is those named after their vanquishers. Cool. Alright, I'm done with the map now. We head north, then east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skyrmir instead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the long ships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skyrim instead. I have sunken cities crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the old boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off, too. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verdfell if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Click leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back to the road. Okay, so it's asking us to click the hero's tent though. Here's the training tent. That's leave, rest, okay. Let's click the hero's tent. Oh, okay. Click on a unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. Well, we know Gunnulf here needs a promotion, right? Yeah, promote. Cool. Click on the ability button to learn about the unit's abilities. So, we have this here. Tempest. The Warhawk uses his massive weight to sweep his weapon around himself, hitting multiple adjacent targets, friend or foe, for normal strength damage. So there you go. It even gives you a little hint. Keeping the Warhawk out of harm's way until late in the fight will maximize his effectiveness. So what we did, not exactly the best of ideas the first go around. Okay? We do want to promote him, though. Where's the promote button? Promote! Promotion. The greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path to legend. We can build higher stats or increase your item rank. Are you sure you want to promote for 5 renown? Well, that's what it is, right? Oh, no. Gunnulf. When Ubin became the Varl King's tax collector, he was given an entourage of bodyguards to help transport gold across Huron. Gunnulf is the only one from the original group still alive. And for good reason. And he's got 6 kills to his name. So let's try that again. Confirm promotion. 2 points available for, I guess, for building things. So I guess we will build his strength. Like that. Sure, why not? Okay. Probably messed that all up right there. We have here Ludin, who is a rank 1 Spearmaster. I can promote him again? Yeah, I can promote him again. Why would I want to do that? Maybe I can't promote anybody else. So, Gunnulf, you're promoted again. Hooray, boom. Go, Gunnulf. And we're going to give you some willpower this time. Hooray. Alright, Ludin, rank 1 Spearmaster. Ludin is the Prince of Men, the next in line to become king of the most of the continent. He's not well liked amongst either peers or rivals, mostly due to his high-born attitude. However, not many will claim that he isn't smart, a well-trained fighter, or lacking courage. He currently finds himself, somewhat against his will, on a visit to the Varl capital in what his father hopes will become a new era of rule by lineage. So that's Ludin here. Hakon. Hakon is something of a legend in Varl culture. When he met Vognir, it was during the Second Great War, in which two became known for cutting a swath through dredge where others were struggling just to stay alive. Vognir was always the charismatic leader, but there was no question about which of the two would win in a fight. Håkon. We have Mogir, rank 1 Shieldmaster. Mogir is an old hand in Varl culture, long on the front line of the fight against the Dredge. He's had the occasional brush with leading a clan of his own, but eventually settled well into the commanding Vognir's personal army of Varl warriors, and is highly respected amongst them. Cool. Well, those are our warriors there. Can I leave now? Leave? Thank you. And we have a roster. That's our roster. There's our people. Apparently we can have more people in here as well. So I can either rest or go to training. I think we'll just continue on our way. We'll just leave. Go.
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Okay. I guess we won't stop long. So we have 85 fighters, 366 Varl. We have good morale. By Haderborg. That's a lot of Varl for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself, until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know how many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scull things out, maybe? Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. 400s of Varl. Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Håkon takes off at a run. Oh, Ludin has found himself some dredge. And he's by himself. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, here. Oh, wait, no. We're going to get some more people in here soon enough. But, Ludin, go away. Clicking any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. Now select the next waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Now confirm. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Press tab or click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. 5, 8, 10, 3, 15, 16. This is a big guy. Now click the enemy to target. Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each point that an enemy's armor is higher than your strength, there is a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Oh my god! Well, there went Ludin. He didn't last very long now, did he? So we have here Håkon here. He can go on and take this guy. That's not a problem. Attack you. Need to break some things. It's a dredge grunt. Interesting. Can't attack anybody, unfortunately. But he has a special ability. No, wait, no, hold on. Bring the pain. Break damage to target. +1 return to return the favor. And, okay. I don't want to... Maybe? No, okay. Can't do it. I was a bit confused there. Alright. Now we have here Gunnulf. And Gunnulf here is just going to go ahead and destroy people. As well he should. Haha! Ow! That was painful. Break your armor. Also painful. Alright, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Surround him, please, and destroy him. Focus on this guy. There you go. Alright. Gunnulf, I need you to kill him, please. Damage of 1. Yeah. Run away. Alright. Hacken, what's your special ability? Sundering Impact. 100% to hit, +1 strength, and +1 break to target. Yes. 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 Oh, you're following me. Stop following me. Go away. Ow. Gunnulf. You need to kill this guy, please. You don't have the capabilities of doing it, though. That's the problem. Even if I Tempest him, it's not going to be enough. And he only can do 1 damage. This is a problem. I wish I had a healer or something. Alright. Still can't beat him, though. Special ability, Sundering Impact on him. Stop doing that. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy. Awesome. Shield Master got something. You're killing me. You are literally killing me. Stop it with your nonsense. This is not a good idea. Gunnulf is gonna die now. Oh, no, he's not. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Using the horn will give 1 willpower to the active ally. Okay. Okay, I need to kill these people really badly. Ah, there goes Gunnulf. I'm a little confused at what Bring the Pain is, but I guess we'll find out now. Oh, that allows him to attack, I guess. Alright, we're going to take out this guy. Achievement unlocked, War Master. Cool. Now we're in the pillage mode, I believe, so this shouldn't be an issue now at this point. Even with his 1 damage, he can't beat me, so... Looks like the Shieldmaster's gonna get the kill. Oh, look at that. Deflected. Boom, dead. The Shieldmaster gets promoted. Interesting. Our renown grows. Mogir is ready for promotion. Gunnulf, not so much. Not so much this time, Gunnulf. Sorry about that, buddy.
You trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing?
I was trying to get a shot in between the plates.
You never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first!
Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Haken goes to where Vognir lies, face down. The future Varl king lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Oh! Oh! Oh crap. That's not good for Vognir, and for the Varls. Vognir's dead. Chapter 2. Cut with keen-edged sword. Are we changing characters? We are. Where did that thing come from? Shh. Stay close. I think it saw us. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording here. We've just started Chapter 2, and already a major character is dead. At least a major political character is dead. Vognir, not in charge anymore. Definitely. So, a bit of a situation there. Find out what happens next time on Let's Play The Banner Saga. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.